We were formed as a company about 17 years ago with the sole purpose in mind of coming alongside Christian families and helping them think through issues of stewardship, of estate planning from a biblical worldview.
Christians by and large give to their favorite college or give to their favorite hospital, and most dedicated Christians give Sunday in and Sunday out, but very few Christians think about leaving part of their estate to the Lord.
The majority of gifts to the church come from our cash, which is 7% of our worth, whereas 93% is capital. And most people are not stewards of their capital. Well, the Bible clearly teaches that God owns all of it and that we're just stewards. And so this is an opportunity for us to allow people to experience God's lordship over all of their finances.
That always perplexed me. Why didn't Christians do more? And so as a church family, we began bringing all our rainmakers together, our insurance people, our estate planners, our lawyers, and we tried to help people see their responsibility in this area of stewardship, but it was like herding cats. It was impossible to get people on the same page. And we got an invitation to go to a PhilanthroCorp luncheon. So we began to ask questions and enter into a relationship with PhilanthroCorp. And from then to today, they have done us a marvelous job of helping our people get on the same page.
It's really expanding their view of stewardship and realizing that it's more than just a day-by-day thing. It's what will happen when I step out of this world and step into eternity. So as we've done that as a pastor and then as a staff, it's been great to see our people kind of open their eyes to it, because a lot of them had never thought about that before.
As a foundation, we began to go down a path of looking at what we need to do to promote Christian estate planning, Christian stewardship, but we're a little unsure how to do it. So went to a seminar that PhilanthroCorp put on. About halfway through the seminar, it's like a light bulb came on in my mind. And I said, you know, we really need to carry this relationship with PhilanthroCorp to the next level.
You know, one of the things initially as we were considering developing a ministry of estate planning was we were looking at the possibility of actually hiring a staff member to focus on this, because we know that it's a lot of work. Now, as we considered that, and then we saw the opportunity that we had with PhilanthroCorp, the cost for us, for a staff member, including salary and benefits, we can do this for less than half of what it would cost for us to have a staff member, and yet we're getting easily as good of results as any individual staff member could have given us.
We did it with an initial series of dinners that Dave Kiesling came. We had a sign-up sheet for people to sign up. Through that sign-up sheet, they arranged an appointment to talk to Dave over the phone. Now, this is somebody that lives out in Colorado that they're not going to meet in the supermarket or anywhere like that. There's a tremendous sense of confidentiality.
Like many other pastors, we've been through several capital fund campaigns. We've paid pretty large sums of money. We've received a notebook, and I've done most of the work. Well, that's not been my experience with PhilanthroCorp at all. In fact, they do the work. From the beginning of me giving them just a name and a phone number, at the end of the process, they give me a report, and I've done nothing in between.
It's just kind of a continuing, ongoing presence, because people decide to take a part of this at different times in their life, and it's up to God and how they're working, how He's working in their lives to decide when they do it. So it's been a great process.